Hey guys, Hunter here, and welcome back to more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Last time we started our attack, our diversion attack against the Empire, though had a bit of trouble come up. So, okay, that's working all fine. I thought that wasn't moving for a sec, so I got really concerned there. Thankfully, everything seems to have been going good so far, which is a surprise given these streams. So yeah, let's go ahead and just start right up. Oh yeah, Arvel. So I always forget to talk to him. What's the matter, Arvel? You look real worried.
In truth,
I'm feeling agitated, but I don't know why. Interesting.
Do you have a minute?
I heard about the dance masters that live in Martian territory. They apparently won the White Heron Cup dancing competition. I had no idea such a contest even existed. I wonder what style of dance they do. I guess we'll be getting the ability to unlock that class again. I thought I would be taken prisoner, but instead I'm being treated as a general. What are they thinking? It'll be such a pain if they expect me to persuade the Imperial forces on this coming front. Well, it's certainly a possibility. We're attacking Heverin territory next. I'm sure there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to make yourself useful. Whether that means securing surrender or getting information from them.
Not happening.
I'll not do anything of the sort, so if you plan to torture me, I'd like to know about it sooner rather than later. Okay. I already talked to you.
Got a second?
I don't get it. Why did Gerald's mercenaries keep siding with the Empire when they're losing? At any rate, the only thing that the Imperial Army can offer them are losing battles and table scraps, right? Maybe they want to steer clear of the kingdom for some reason. Actually, didn't their captain used to head the Knights of Ceres back in the day? So it could have less to do with the Kingdom Alliance and more to do with avoiding the church.
So the story is...
The best case scenario my book is turning our enemies into allies. Considering all the battles we have ahead of us, I'd like to avoid whatever unnecessary casualties we can. Yeah. What do they aim for? Someone up here. Marianne. You doing okay, Marianne? Oh, I'm sorry. I was praying to the goddess. Everyone has their own reasons for fighting. It's not even about how good or evil most of the time. So at the very least, I want to pray for those who have lost their lives. May they rest in peace. Oh, goddess. Just gotta cram something during times like these. And it gives you hope. We fought so many familiar faces in the last battle. So many old friends. Professor Manuela, Professor Hanuman, Lonnie, Lynn, Connie. I'm glad some of them listened to reason and joined us. But there were so many who couldn't be spared. Perhaps we should have died with them.
yeah,
I get what you're trying to say, but it's up to us to make sure their sacrifices lead to a peaceful future. You have to survive so that you can save more lives moving forward. I hope you're right. Maybe someday I'll see it that way too. Case in point.
Now that you mention it,
His Majesty's mood is different from last year. It was almost as if he was too dignified before. It made him somewhat unapproachable. I like him better now. He's much more cheerful around camp too.
how wonderful.
To think I would be reunited with my dearest Happy, and here of all places, must be a miracle granted by the goddess herself.
Honestly, I don't know.
Hey, I worked my tail off to get here. You did too, didn't you, Coco? So first you make Coco betray the Empire, and now she's gotta fight for the kingdom? Is that what's going on?
What do you think?
Yeah, it is what it is, but we definitely appreciate your help.
Can I be of use?
Refuse was never an option to begin with, but in any case, I'll do my utmost to support you. Maybe let's not promise that, Coco. You'll change your tune as soon as it gets cloudy.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
It may be imprudent at times, like these, but since we have traveled this far west, I would very much like to visit the coast to the north of here. Are you familiar with the road's coast? It's just north of Lake Hilltades. I've heard of it, but that's quite a ways from here. Going in there now is out of the question.
Goodness!
Well, you certainly do not mince words. It is a place very near and dear to my heart, you know. But you're right, it is rather far. Perhaps I'll visit once the war has ended. A lot of people are getting fired up now that we pushed the Empire back this far. They're saying Garrick Mock's as good as ours, but I'm not too but I'm not so sure.
Let's
Garrick
see.
Mock sits as one of the most strategic locations in Fodlan. It's not your average stronghold.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what the higher-ups at the church are aiming for. Then Ray will have no choice but to move. The Cardinals and the others are still alive after all. I don't recall who the Cardinals are.
Nothing to report. Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. This encampment is like our home during this expedition. I'll be sure to keep it safe so that you can fight without any worries. He's always enthusiastic as ever.
So,
The Western Empire bore almost no trace of the previous war. This current conflict has damaged the towns and cities of the area yet again. They're destroyed and rebuilt only to be destroyed again. Seems like such a foolish cycle, but maybe that's the only way humans can move forward. Oh, I'm rambling again, aren't I? Taking observation at the very least. Hey, Dedue, just out of curiosity, what's that in your hand? Is a pen his majesty broke during the War Council. Yeah, they get pretty heated with everyone talking over each other. Must have been hard on his majesty as well, considering how easily and often he breaks pens. Indeed, he was terribly despondent when he saw it break this time.
Let's see.
Maybe we can figure out a way to keep him from accidentally breaking them. Like, what if we give the pen a name? So that's like to break something he's attached to. Haha, that would actually work. I'll have to run it by his majesty next time. Strength really comes in handy on the battlefield. I actually used to be jealous of it.
Oh no.
Now I understand the burden it brings. I'm sure there are people who are afraid of it too.
well,
Yes, unfortunately. I think more than a few consider him to be kind of a monster. Some kind of monster. If I'm not mistaken, we should be getting close to my home. Or maybe not. I've been holed up so much I don't know where we are anymore. Probably would be good to do this. We might be. I'm not really familiar with the southern parts of the Empire.
Well...
I hope I'm wrong. Oh, I just remembered. My father should be at Garrick Mock anyway. I'll be happy as long as I don't have to see him. As usual.
how can I serve?
The man in charge of defending Hebron territory, Randolph, is actually related to Count Berkeley's. Not by blood, mind you. He's the previous Count's stepson from his second wife. He desperately wants to make a name for himself in the war and establish a house of his own. Of course, who knows whether his new house would even have a future in this current empire. Good point. Huh.
Yes? Oh, right.
He's establishing a name for a house when the cause he's fighting for is meant to dismantle the house system. What is this region is so fertile, and the climate differs greatly from the kingdoms. It's hard to describe my feeling looking at this landscape after all I've seen in Gatea. I also understand why the people of Streng are trying to seize our lands in Fargus. But I mustn't let envy cloud my vision. Instead, I'll focus on what I can do for my home.
Greetings. In truth.
His Majesty has asked for my counsel regarding strategic matters more often than as of late. He's already an excellent leader, especially for one so young. I'm happy to advise him whether he needs it or not.
Huh?
Dimitri seems to really trust you. How do you know so much about tactics anyway?
Oh.
When you have studied the records of the Saints as much as I have, it's only natural to glean some of their tactical knowledge. Saint Keiko in particular was known as a tactical genius and played a key role in many historic victories. He also penned a book on military strategy. I recommend reading it should the opportunity arise. Interesting. I've heard so much at Magdred and in Arendelle territory because of Gerald's mercenaries. My friend even lost their life at the hands of the Ashen Demon.
Essentially.
We must win for all those who are taken from us. Defeat is not an option. There have been so many people fleeing the Empire lately. Of course, I want to help those in need, and it's good if some of them end up joining our army. But I'm worried we wouldn't notice if one of them happened to be a spy. Good point. I should probably take a look around for anyone suspicious at the very least. Okay, my eyes peeled too. I'm sure it'll be fine, but it can't be hurt. It can't hurt to be careful.
Let's give it
After all, we can't afford to lose this battle. There's no room for error. That there isn't.
Come to think of it.
You know, it's been a while since I've seen Lady Rhea. We exchange letters regularly, but I still worry about her. This business with the Western Church has probably put even more on her plate. I was not taking on more than she can handle. Oh. Hey Blink, hey Violet. Gazebo, show up. Oh, Holst's here.
Hey, got a minute?
So I got this old buddy, right? His name's Holst. Guy can rip demons to shreds in his sleep, and he doesn't even have a crest. Man's a force of nature. But Dimitri's pretty strong too, isn't he? I wonder who would win in a fight. Well, other than take a crack at him first. If he can't beat me, then Holst will wipe the floor with him for sure. Well, he does have weapon advantage on Holst. Lances do beat swords.
How wonderful.
I'm so relieved we didn't have to take Constance's life. She's a dear friend of mine from back when I lived in the Empire. It pains me that we're forcing her to betray them. I also get so much joy out of fighting alongside her. It's selfish of me, I know.
Got a minute?
And we're trying to end the war as quick as possible. But barging into someone else's homeland and trusting the place doesn't feel right. Yeah, I hear ya. It's easier to feel good about it when I think about who we're fighting to protect. That's true. I just can't help but think about how after all this is done, I'm gonna take over the inn and live for a carefree life. I won't have to hurt anybody as an innkeeper. You'll see. I'll be overseeing our main base's defense for our discussion with His Majesty, which means I won't be able to accompany all of you. Do try to not slow His Majesty down, Felix. Please, me slow him down? I'll be the one dragging him to the enemy's door. I'm sure His Majesty would find that most reassuring. Look forward to seeing what you will accomplish, Felix. You're the one who needs to keep his ego in check. Try not to embarrass yourself, old man. They're at it like usual.
Excuse me. We must speak.
I went visiting to where my father died. But, of course, there was nothing to be seen. Almost no one in Fodlan remembers. This is good in its own way, I think. Good in its own way, huh? You might just be right.
Ah,
Yes, there's sadness, but everyone is overcoming it.
I was thinking.
Gerald's mercenaries again. Feels like we've fought them 100 times since that war started. They got the Empire backed into a corner, but I wonder if this will be the last time we see of them. I don't care if we defeat them or force them to surrender. Might as well. Don't want to have to fight them anymore. Yep, it's getting a bit old at this point.
Right.
All this Constance happy. All the usual suspects are here. Until 2 years ago, I lived with them underground as part of the Ashen Wolf's house. And now you're together forever. Aw, that's sweet. You're all such good friends.
Huh.
It's not about being good friends. We're just always bound to run into each other. May's reunited here of all places, though. Yeah.
Hear me out.
Wow, me and the boss again was really something. What a guy. We hadn't spoken or seen each other in over 2 years, and he still remembered me. I tell the others from Abyss that I bumped into him.
how can I be of service?
Pardon me, Commander. Is there truly no way for us to avoid an altercation with Gerald's mercenaries? Oh yeah, so Violet, what's happened so far is currently the Kingdom and the Alliance have teamed up and have a strategy that they're putting into play where they're trying to get back Garrett Mach, which has a very strategic location in the war. So they're making it look like both sides are charging at the Empire as just a distraction, so they can actually capture while most of the army is off fighting the foe battle. Other than that, we're also having some appearances of some dark characters that seem to be doing standard people pulling strings behind the curtain kind of characters starting to make their appearance. Pardon me, Commander. Is there truly... Oh yeah, I already read this line. Mayhap we could keep our distance from them and focus instead on attacking the Imperial forces. Though, I suppose we have no information as to their whereabouts. Why we could deploy some strategy that would allow us to claim their location. If only.
A moment of your time.
Word has the Minister of Domestic Affairs, Count Hevering, is a rather capable fellow. Perhaps that is why there have been relatively minimal destruction and looting in this area. Or it could be that the cities in his territory are so developed that he can withstand more damage. Apparently he's assembling forces in the city of That's my first time seeing that name. Mazguz? Apparently he's assembling forces in the city of Mazguz, but I wonder if we'll even need to engage in combat. The Alliance forces have entered Imperial territory, but the wariness of the infamous Count Burgles has them at a stalemate. Or at least, that is how it appears. In reality, is a pretext to draw the attention of the Imperial forces on the Eastern Front. It is another one of that Blackguard Claw's foolhardy schemes, but it is more than serving its purpose. At least for the time being, the Imperial Army cannot devote any forces to the west. Our victory is all but assured. I love Lawrence.
Wait up.
Playing mercenary is one thing, but going against Sir Alois just feels wrong. He's so good-natured, and his terrible jokes always make people laugh. Well, at least a few of the knights got a kick out of them. Anyway, we all thought he was a swell guy. Can't believe these things have turned out this way. Yeah, just interesting what people are doing in the scenarios.
Do you have a moment?
Oh yeah, it's probably not as behind as you think, just because I just missed a few stream days because of just stuff going on. We already know what Jud's mercenaries are capable of. They may have superior numbers, but they could still claim victory over us. That said, having territory is a key strategic limitation. We cannot simply bypass it. We spoke earlier with Rodrigue and the others about prioritizing the defeat of the Imperial Commander. Therefore, I propose we leave the base in Rodrigue's care and strike at the heart of the Imperial forces ourselves. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely.
It sounds solid enough, though I doubt it'll be a walk in the park. True, Jud's mercenaries will likely see to that. Fortunately, we have a battle-hardened veteran like veterans like Cez and Rodrigue at our side.
I wonder.
I need not come to a conclusion on my own. I'll solicit more opinions before making it my decision. Okay. So let's see. Oh, frick! I missed someone. Food place. I checked that. Never want to miss any dialogue, even if it's just as minor as...
So here's the thing.
I don't know if it's because I've been here for a while or what. The folks at Fires in the church have really grown on me. Every victory we sing, drink, and have a rollicking good time. Doesn't matter where we're from. This world won't last forever, but I sure hope the friendships do. Yeah, that would be nice. Would be nice, probably.
Which
Head out to the war map.
To?
A Night of Wonder. The Ashen Wolves reunion. Okay. Constant, Bennett, and Mercedes. Interesting. Let's see. Numbers and locks. This one is an S rank. This one, all side missions. This one is... Wait, that's all the way over there? Dang. Usually those missions spawn like in the first one or two little areas. Oh. Let's start us off with one of the prologues, since we got a lot of them. Or, not prologues, paralogues. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one, since this one is new for us. Concentrated to test out a revolutionary new spell in the dead of night. Hey, as it is her wand. But tonight, the intrepid young maid is in for more than she bargained for.
You wanted to see me, Constance? Oh, and hey, Annette. Hey, Mercedes.
You, my friend, are late, and after I specifically told you to hurry too! For shame, I say!
Hey, sorry about that. Didn't realize it was so urgent.
Of course it's urgent! If I'm going to be on an excursion, it is imperative that it ends before sunrise!
There is no need to worry, Constance. The night's only just begun after all. We have plenty of time.
Fine. In that case, I will mirror Mercedes' magnanimity and grant you forgiveness.
That is such a weird word.
Well, now that I'm here, can someone tell me what all this urgency is actually about?
I desire your assistance in testing a new bit of magic I've developed. I've been working tirelessly on it these past 2 years, and last night, I finally had a breakthrough. This is a magic to surpass all others, one with nearly unlimited power and range. 'Tis a magic that will revolutionize the very world, and tonight marks its debut.
And since I'm not certain she's going to get around to this part, her magic requires a very rare gemstone. Thankfully, Constance got her hands on one yesterday, which is why she's ready to test it now.
It was originally just going to be the three of us, but then we figured having a little muscle around might not be the worst idea in the world. So naturally, we thought of you.
Makes sense. Sure, I'm in.
Wonderful. Well then, let's be off.
Hi, Sleepy. Glad you're here.
All right, the materials are all ready, so we can start the test anytime.
Yes! Finally, all is in order! Permit me to introduce you to the ultimate magic! That ruined castle in the distance should make for an excellent target.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Schemes must go on!
Yeah, fire! Do it, Constance!
Hey, slow down! There could be people living in there, so we can't just... Huh?
Help! Someone, help!
That voice came from the castle. You didn't cast your spell yet, right?
No, not yet. Which means that voice is...
Please, help! They captured everyone in the village!
Shut up and move your feet. Ain't no one gonna hear you all the way out here anyway.
Bandits. And they're headed right for the castle.
Let loose the magic!
Let's use Constance's magic to take out the castle.
Absolutely not. That's probably where they're keeping the poor people they captured.
But explosion!
We have to get closer and assess the situation before we start tossing ultimate magic around.
Just when my experiment was so close to fruition. Still, I could never forgive myself if I abandoned people in need. Let us be off with all haste!
Fine, we'll help the people without deadly magic. Oh yeah. One of these things is not like the other. Alright, just make sure the volume mixing is all good, right? I messed around with increasing the volume a bit for the stream, just since I noticed all the previous things were a bit quiet. It was like the general audio in general. Make sure it's more even with how most other videos have the volume.
Let this den of fell kidnappers return to dust by the power of my magic!
People are being held captive in here, and we have to rescue them.
You're right. We can't just abandon them no matter how scary it might be.
The time has come for my new spell to be unleashed!
And we're sure the people we're trying to rescue won't get caught up in it, right?
Sure. Do over here.
Allow me. Let me at him.
Go. This guy.
I can go.
I handle these two. Oh wait, she's
Take a
back over
breather.
here.
You're on a roll now. Let's keep it up.
don't see any villagers around, so sure, knock yourself out.
Behold my magnificent new spell, and drink deep of its power!
Oh no.
Did you see? What power!
Heck.
All has been reduced to rubble in a stroke!
Our base! What happened to our beautiful base?
Constance, that was amazing! I think we're gonna win this thing in no time.
I have created the ultimate magic! It is perfect in every way!
I wonder what principles her magic is based on. We might be able to make it even more powerful with a couple of tweaks.
Constance, Annie, let's please try to focus on the battle in front of us for the time being.
But magic! Explosion!
Still improving.
You're incredible! I'm not sure I even need to be here.
Just need to keep us in check.
I don't know what kind of magic that was. Let's get out of here.
Now's our chance to give them the slip.
Okay. How many? Oh, you're both over there. Okay.
Shall we?
You go
Let's
there.
give it a shot.
Just do as I planned!
Try your
Nice.
that last time.
This reminds me of our time at the School of Sorcery. Remember how you and I always got paired together for assignments, Mercy?
Paired in knowledge with pure Mercedes? Oh, even the sound of the words is ecstasy!
We can do as many assignments as you like later. Right now, we have a battle to finish.
Tremble before me! Cower like the whipped curds you are! My magic cannot be stopped!
Ooh, hey back.
I think that worked.
Tricksters. Nice.
I'm very much glad she's on our side now.
Yep.
We've made our way quite deep inside their base. The villagers must be around here somewhere.
We're under attack. How did they find us?
Oh damn, that was my combo,
Success! We found where they're imprisoning the villagers!
Less cackling and more dealing with all of those guards, please.
Okay, I got it. That down.
Done. I'll give it 1,000%.
There.
Leave everything to me.
And
Just do as I shall provide support!
Shall we? I'll provide assistance.
Is anyone hurt?
We're fine, but please help the others.
Oh. Okay.
Shall we?
I'm gonna start doing
Let-
that. Oh, I still want dash.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
I'm glad you're fighting with us, not against us. The thought of going up against you in battle is terrifying. We need to move fast. Attack!
Sure it was.
Let's start the attack. Is that everyone? Thank the goddess we were able to save them.
We need to get these people out of here. I can't use my magic with them around.
Follow us! We're getting out of here!
Oh, there you go.
We must ensure these people don't get caught up in constant...
I'll give it 1000%!
Not there.
This is magic.
And where do you ladies think you're going with our prisoners?
Yep.
Oh no! We're cut off!
Leave all to me. Get the
So where? Oh, you're right up there now. Come
Shall
down
we?
here.
villagers to safety while I show these ruffians the power of my new and brilliant spell.
Just don't hit any civilians, all right?
Behold, my ultimate, multifaceted, multifarious, magical menagerie! I feel drained. I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Whoa. That was right in time. Go.
No! I'm losing control of the spell! Oh, this is a disaster! Look out, everyone! Constance, no!
I'm getting pulled in!
Constance, stop! You're gonna kill everybody!
It was close, but I managed to stop it.
Oh.
Shall we?
I can't take much more of this!
Allow me. Are you ready?
Stop attacking them! Dude!
Let me at him!
What is it? There we go.
You're finished!
I can go.
Mike,
You
Shall
have
we?
that
I'll
too,
provide
'cause
assistance.
that is horrible.
turn.
That was... Why did I turn around? Yep, figure. Okay, you're mine. Now. Wait, that's out. Okay. That's on. Go.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Now we can escape.
Then let's get out of here. Which way was the exit again?
Oh.
See? That wasn't so bad.
We were out there a long time. I think the sun is going to be up soon.
That was surprisingly turned stressful. Okay.
I'll be able to help even more now.
Wait, how did she get experience on fire? I don't remember ever using that. Maybe it's just something I didn't really early in the battle. I explain how I'd forget.
No! How'd this happen?
Quite the stroke of ill luck for you that we happened upon your vile and wicked deeds.
Don't get too worked up, Constance. You must be tired from all that spellcasting, no?
You want a snack? I brought plenty just in case.
Oh, my dear Mercedes and Annette, I so appreciate your concern for my well-being. As you well know, the three of us never got a chance to study together at the School of Sorcery. But if we had, I like to think it would have gone just like this.
So you three went to the same school in Ferdiad?
We did indeed, although Constance was a year ahead of us.
Anyway, I'm glad we got to see your new magic up close, Constance. What a treat.
But we're not finished yet, Annette. I still have need of your assistance. Your creative mind will be indispensable for putting the finishing touches on my magic.
Please don't put it all on Annie. I'd be glad to help too.
Truly? Oh, but this fills me with joy!
Seems like at least this phase of the test run worked out in the end, yeah?
Yes, I was able to pinpoint the spell's current shortcomings, which means it was an extremely fruitful endeavor indeed.
Shortcomings? Your magic was incredible. We'd be dead in a ditch right now if not for you.
Debatable.
Perhaps, although if there is one thing everyone knows, it's that I am never satisfied. And once I get my hands on another gemstone, the next step is to increase its precision and... Oh dear.
Oh no, is it that time already?
The sun's coming up. We have to get Constance into the shade at once.
Oh, there's no need to waste your energies on a sad little thing such as myself. I'm just happy you deigned to humor this crude experiment of mine. Alas, I can but offer my humble service as payment. If there are any menial or demeaning tasks that you need performed, you have but to ask.
Too late.
I'll never get used to this.
Yes, it does take a bit of adjustment. But cheerful or sad, she remains one of my dearest friends.
Yeah, it was sort of confusing at first, but I've really grown to like this flavor of Constance.
Your kind words are far more than I deserve.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. And the only thing that's gonna help is a nice, cozy bed.
Good idea. Let's rest up today and get right back at it tomorrow.
Let's take a look at the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections. So that's per usual. Okay, on to the normal fights. Some Imperial troops are pillaging and grazing the villages as they retreat. Protect the citizenry and prevent further acts of brutality. Okay. We got find and rescue the commoners. Those over there which require... Definitely not those, so that'd be this. Either Raphael or Balthus. What is that, Balthus? Sure.
Oh yeah!
That's over there, which calls for those. Good for Ash. 40 or... okay.
Let's clean up.
Actually, probably should be down there. Swords up there, so that costs lances. 26, 7, 5. Probably we can
I'm
do
ready.
that. Unless... okay, you're also 24. No, let's go for both.
None shall stand in my path.
Oh, you don't have this... oh yeah, you don't... oh wait, duh, because you don't actually have proficiency in that class. You'd be getting a Lance Breaker, not Sword Breaker. Does he actually have that skill then? Or has he not mastered that either? Okay, he does have Lance Breaker. How do they still only have so few skills? Nah, most skills they have are just those, okay. He's got a single strength plus 2. I don't know how cavalry units always get so chipped in the skill list. Everyone I have. Anyways, let's go.
Still the king!
We will not abandon the living. It is our duty to save them.
Don't let the pressure get to you.
It's all up to you.
Go.
Didn't think you'd stop me, did you?
If I get the other way.
A great success.
Whoa. Getting levels out of nowhere.
See what we can do.
That guy popping it? Huh? Okay, let's... oh, fine. Okay. I'm not gonna ask what the sound was.
I've got it. Let's give it a shot.
I'll just send
Shall
you
we?
out to fight. Okay, I guess you're headed that way.
I must
Begin the
You
operation.
Get going up there.
Let's clear it out.
Your luck ran out when you ran into me.
Makes my job easier.
Go.
I take stuff. It's what I do.
success.
So you start
Begin the operation.
up there, because there's something not somewhere.
Location
Sweet.
secured.
This way.
I've got it.
You get moving that way. Oh. Okay, well, back to deal with that.
I've got it. Let's...
Looks like
Actually,
you
this
got
probably
one
is where the
tough fight on
final
your
enemy
hands.
is. Yeah, that...
Let's be sure to keep hold of it. I'll handle this. Oh, I simply cannot thank you enough.
Where's the messenger?
This should make a good foothold.
Can you attack that guy up? Okay, good.
I've got it. On the move.
Good enough.
Great success.
Why is this a little... Oh. Hello? Right over here. Oh, is that the guy I just beat up? Oops.
This belongs to us now.
I see. I was... Soldiers, I was down this way. Yeah, that guy.
I simply cannot thank you enough.
Go. Nice. Okay, I already got that too. Also,
I'm on it. No
let's just
charge.
keep you here.
I'll
To keep you also still. Okay. So there. That's obstacle. Oh my gosh! Come on. What? I defeat the messenger though.
I'll be back.
That's not who that was. It sounded like it was the messenger I defeated.
Begin the operation.
When I had talked to them. Where's the... Where's this all grouped together?
Allow me. I'm dragging the others down.
Let's go.
I'm on fire!
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Game.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Nice.
This is all my fault.
Is that all we've got?
No.
That should do it.
You're all good then.
Cherish the life we have saved for you.
Oh, I'm affected by the dark mage. With particles. Okay, got the articles. Nice.
You look.
Okay. And she's just running away. Decided to stop for a meal while on patrol. Townspeople joined in and turned it into a merry feast. Okay, raise morale. Let's go with you and you. Blacksmiths appeared to be in dire straits.
Actually,
I lost a hero when I was going to get it to my daughter. It's a rare one that isn't sold around here. Visit a nearby village, and a villager sought your help. Whenever comes a band attack, would you help us get rid of them? Okay. Courier and other enemies. Stay up there. Their axe. This, so we actually have a lot of Felix here.
I'll cut them all down.
It's too high level, so. I'm also doing fairly fine in level. So let's go with play.
I can fight as well.
Let's go.
Ready yourself for war.
Prepare to crash against the shield of Fargus.
You can count on me.
Oh wait, this map. One of the early maps in Golden Deer, so I've played this one a lot when leveling up people.
I'll do what I can.
We doing this or what?
Stand down.
Get running, dude. Don't you dare get to it immediately. Stop. There we go. No! What are you doing? No. Okay.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Go.
Onward.
You. Yep.
Turn me loose!
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
There we go.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
You call? Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Finally got something right.
I've secured the area.
If only this meant the end of the war.
Nice.
I can do even better.
And there's amazing in this battle.
Have I regained my true power?
What I meant by leveling up is like when leveling up the classes, so like for example Lauren's with Great Knight, that was an example of using that. Let's see. Oh, it looks like the enemy army's hidden stockpile. Okay. So we need a style shortcut. I didn't really need to return to camp anyways, because 3 battles done.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
There we go.
Everything has its use.
Now,
I carry a little of everything here.
valid seals, so there it is.
You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you
I
again
think
soon.
that was it. Back to war. And here we go.
Actually,
Okay. Nice. Not sure what I'll be using it on though. Use ambush while in the mark. Actually, let's not go with that one. Let's go over here, Bluvana. Imperial forces gathered in Heaven territory are clashing with the once routed bandits, winning both groups in one fell swoop. Okay. Here we got axes, so calls for swords. Beat you. Starting to catch up with Catherine. This calls for axes, so we've got. Oh, the Riffle 28. Go for him.
I will do
Yes.
what I must.
Advantage. Those calls for tomes. We'll check the other one. Actually, yeah, since it's now on that, actually isn't playing the other one. Everyone's played at least one other, or map, one other campaign, so they're all a lot higher level. And with that, it covers everything, so. guess let's go to the net too.
I won't let you down.
Let's go.
Let's begin.
I am fully prepared to do battle.
Stay strong. We can win this.
Everyone, advance!
Keep up or get left behind. Got it?
Take advantage of
You shall
it. I
pay!
actually
You hear?
build it too fast. Probably getting the feeling out of that a right way.
Looks like that's it for us.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Ow!
You're finished!
Oh, that's a cool attack. Calm down, bro.
You know what they say about playing with fire.
Lend a hand, will you?
Gotcha!
Let's capture some more.
Fight like this. I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh. You're already here.
We're not losing to anyone!
Let's get started.
Hello?
I'm going.
Back. There's
We're not losing to anyone!
you almost have
We're done for. The rest is up to you.
This is the road I chose.
I like you
Keep
on
that
you.
momentum rolling!
Go. There we go.
Wounds are severe. Here. I have to fall back.
Okay, let's get you moving. We don't need to do any.
It's no use.
Yeah, we don't really need.
We can't gain any ground.
Area successfully captured.
Oh, I have to go around this way. That's right. See if we're gonna get on that side. Ow!
Let's see how they deal with this.
So bad.
Oh, too easy.
The area is ours.
Nice.
I'm dragging the others down.
Oh yeah, you should get your main stats on this special because the other special versions are. Are you
Of some use.
This is
There's a feat you don't see every day.
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
There we go.
It is over. I must tend to the wounded at once.
Did you level it up?
A large step forward.
What am I supposed to level to? Maybe once you start being useful. And she's staying over there. Oh.
I have an idea.
Raising charm? Yeah, sure.
I'll do
We're
it.
supposed to level up, so nice. Let's see. Here you discovered a vein of ore. They were at top speed to collect the minerals. Okay. It's in Craftspeople in Mine Town. They're discussing something.
Hey.
Can't get any work done with all these bandits around. Deal with them for us? Okay. The spring has a mysterious legend about it. Apparently there is some sort of benefit to bathing in it. Increase support points. Support should I try to raise? I have a lot that are low pointed. Oh wait. Okay, definitely. No, I didn't do too well, like, getting the bonds up for the original group. Or, not even the original group, that was the second group. Yeah, let's try to push ads up some. Wasn't enough for a rank though. Restored refugees to a safe location. Got some materials in return. Nice. So, don't want to do the camping stuff. Nah. Okay. Imperial Kingdom forces are locked in a stalemate. The time has come to strike a decisive blow. Control of all strongholds. Any ally stronghold is captured. Okay. Sword here, so that calls for lances.
None shall stand in my path.
Lances calls for axes. Yo. Okay, both have level 7. Let's see. I handle everything? Yeah, it does.
I will do what I must.
Always nice having more to do.
Okay.
To battle!
I can't let fear hold me back.
I can't afford to fall behind either. Use this moment.
turned out rather well.
Fine. Well, that's a lot. Everyone's just trying.
Imbeciles! Move out!
Just watch.
Yeah, you weren't looking there.
We've taken control.
Nice. Oh, hello.
They have us on the back foot.
What the heck? Oh, I see.
Now die!
Nope. Okay.
This outcome was obvious from the start.
I have to do my part too.
Very good.
Oops, let her down. Two down. Health bar 3.
It's not over. Surrender!
Defeat is nigh. This is the end. Your defeat is nigh. No escape!
I had doing button.
This is the end.
I still have. I was over the one. Okay.
Success.
Whoa, that. Nice, that was already perfect. That probably did not on purpose. Because they knew how much it was. Ow. It's like platform influence.
Do not interfere.
Okay, I don't know what that does.
Surrender! Seize this moment!
Ow. Stop guarding.
I'm not one to boast.
Go.
If I can contribute, so much the better.
I didn't know you had it in you.
Finish this.
This belongs to us now.
Gotcha. Think I could use this.
Okay,
Let's begin.
get back and handle that.
It's time to move.
You head back.
We must act now, before the worry sets in.
Let us begin our advance.
something?
This belongs to us now.
Why are you distracting the last one? Get it over here. No. So listen.
We won't lose, no matter what. You're finished.
Shall we?
You go over there.
Not full.
Not losing today.
Okay, wait a minute.
Onward. Impressive.
Take it down in one fell swoop. Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
That went well. Unsurprisingly. Let us take this moment to bask in the joy of victory.
Have someone? Yeah, it doesn't look to be a. Doesn't look like a barracks. Stronghold? Doesn't appear to be one of those. Probably a base.
I have not withered away just yet.
Middle of what?
Had I such room to grow?
Apparently. Okay. Although it's still. How did I get Dust to level up? I guess Crush just had a lot of experience already, or maybe just Dust levels up slower. You're escaping us this time.
Greetings.
Use dialogue. These feelings do not fear the ravages of war. They seem to be stockpiling something.
Uh-huh.
We sympathize with the future you're trying to achieve. Here, please take this. Everyone in town saved up to give it to you. Master Seals. Interesting. This house belongs to civilians who are trying to evacuate. They've agreed to a deal. Go for Arcane Crystal? Sure. We spread out a map of where the next battle is going to be and hold a strategy meeting.
Well,
Looks like we're going to need good defense for this battle. We should put together an expert unit. Ironclad defense. Squad has finished training. They're lined up and awaiting orders.
Right.
Want to fight in your army? Please take us with you. Plate Piercer Duelists. Wing Render Archers. Okay, so one effect against flying, one effect against armor. Let's go with this. Okay, so that's 3 battles. Okay, yeah. So let's head to the next the other paralogue. The Ashen Wolves Reunion. The Ashen Wolves are together again to render aid to the residents of the Garrick Mock Abyss.
What'd you bring the 5 of us together for, Yuri? We beating someone up? Because I'm always ready for that kind of thing.
It is always the same with you, Balthus. How can you possibly be so uncouth in my presence? Not to mention our dear frail Happy here. Stop thinking with your fists and use your brain.
Who you calling frail, Coco?
It was a figure of speech, dear Happy. Nothing more.
We've been topside for a while, and you guys haven't changed a bit. You really think I'd call you all here just to lay a beating into someone? We're too busy for that. I've got a favor to ask of you all. Oh, and you as well, if that's all right.
If this is the crew you've gathered, it must be important. Count me in.
That was almost suspiciously easy. But I'm not going to look this gift horse in the mouth. Let me fill you in on the details in that case. Some old friends of ours, rogues from Abyss, are in trouble. They've been caught up in some kind of struggle, and now bandits are after them. Considering the circles they run in, we're the only people willing to help them. Which means it's on us.
Got it. Definitely still in.
You should know better than to take Yuri at face value. No doubt much of what he said is true, but I am certain there is another angle to it as well. One which benefits himself.
I take care of my own. That's all.
I think the point is that there are folks from Abyss who need help, right? So let's quit bickering and go help already.
Good point. This is no time for anyone to be arguing with the shady lady here.
How dare you! I am not the one who is constantly scheming at one thing or the other.
Yuri Bird? Coco?
Hey, save some of that fire for the fighting.
Yeah, you can air all your grievances at the bad guys.
Exactly. You're actually smart sometimes, friend.
So you usually think the things I say are dumb? Hey, wait, maybe you're right.
Yeah, but you're funny, so it all evens out.
That doesn't help.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, Yuri, it's time for the thing. You know, the thing to get us fired up before we roll out. He used to do it in Abyss all the time.
Our house doesn't exist anymore. But if it means we can finally get going, very well. Let's do this, wolves. Oh, and you too, Merc.
Honorary Ashen Wolf, yay! Oh, he's not good friends those guys are. Rescue the rogue and their allies. Sure, no allies routed or rogue. Okay, see. Nope, no need to strategize, just fight.
Seems like our friends fled into the mountains. To get there, we'll need to take these strongholds.
Enemies! I gotta get out of here!
We're here, and we won't let any of you die.
Please! They attacked out of nowhere. Said one of us had a bounty on their head and told us to turn them over.
They were probably talking about me. Well, that's suffering.
There were plenty of folks with bounties on their heads in Abyss. But no one can begin to match the rich price on yours.
You're the one who summons monsters, yeah? Happy or whatever? Well, time to open up.
You've got the wrong person. I don't have any idea how to summon monsters. I swear.
There we go, that's a good hardy bonus. How often this guy's spawn again?
Thank you. And I'm sorry to ask, but can you please rescue the folks in the mountain too?
The fantastic king of grappling is on the case.
Wait, they think that person is me? Well, I don't want that on my conscience. Guess I better...
Just snack. It's a
That's
ground
one already.
snack.
Huh? Wait. Why is there a monster over there? Must have had the wrong person. Come on.
Tried to tell you that.
I'm guessing they'll follow the path to the monsters now. Yeah?
I guess I can do that now. Actually. That's gonna take too long to go around the actual.
On to the next one.
It'll be done non-fighting.
You're getting the hang of that power of yours.
Oh, did you just... Oh, yeah, my success. Wait. Wasn't we the... accident? That's not gonna get except for your constants. This because of all this, but... I guess it does need to reach a 3 weapons. I guess it does make more sense.
It seems news of your beauty has not spread as fast as that of your abilities. If you are being confused with a random man.
Fine by me. Still, do you think that mage was working for the lady who kidnapped me?
I bring it up. Oh wait, what's called Mysterious Mage there, wasn't he? Huh.
Easy there. You're all right now.
Oh yeah, the enemies are a mix of
Hey,
Gnomes
you'll be
and
real proud of me.
dark.
I didn't sell you out or nothing.
Okay, I guess you have the point there. So it's implied
What's all the commotion?
the person to
We're under attack.
who
Fight
is
back, you idiots.
a certain mage.
It would seem their leader has made himself known.
So that's slide back. So let's flip over here. And then open the doors.
This won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the battle's over.
Perhaps I ought to deposit some of your brilliance for myself.
Why are you bothering us? What's this lot even mean
Oh,
to
I
you?
meant to target, but
These people defy labels. Allies, family. Why am I even bothering with you?
oh, he was the strong one.
Is it over yet?
Still got more. I thought you were leveled up. Nice.
The enemy is some distance away. I will try to use my sorry excuse for magic to attack.
Oh no.
What was that? Magic?
What is she even aiming at?
Oh dear. It seems my other side has been doing some experimenting, and my magic got a bit out of hand as a result.
This is the only time she's actually acknowledged her other personality as its own individual. I know she's commented about the shade of light,
But I
but
fear my meager intellect is not up to the task.
I feel like I've called that out every time I've played this page. This is a question. How much are people aware of each other? Oh jeez. Okay.
We can't let them die.
Okay. I don't know if this version is supposed there. Okay, okay, everyone dies.
You were always causing problems like this in Abyss, too.
Everyone?
Yes,
Looks like it.
and I can only apologize most.
Really?
Pardon my ineptitude.
Nope. Okay.
Profusely, though, if it helps, I will gladly forfeit my life.
It won't. Just hurry up and do something about it already.
I'm afraid the magic my other side developed is experimental. And sadly, most experiments end up as dismal failures.
And only just one on one.
I didn't think I'd have to be more worried about friendly fire than the actual enemy.
It seems the goddess has not forsaken us quite yet, for I was able to put a stop to it.
You said you weren't able to.
Okay, that was weird. Well, back
Yes,
to work.
it was. Hi. And dies again. I caught him. Nope. There he is.
You like that? Okay. Oh look, here comes the big boss. Better get this over with.
There we go.
I'm beat. Let's get out of here.
Thief leader retreated.
Looks like it's over. You folks go on ahead. I want to talk to these rogues.
I closed in. Where this direction came from? Mockingbird's thieves.
I won't let myself stop here.
Thank you, Blank. Notification. Yeah, Blink's been playing Pokemon
Now that's how it's done.
Thanks for the help. Things would have been pretty hairy with just the four of us. I mean, we've got this guy pulling bounty hunters in from across the continent.
Hey!
And this gal summoning monsters.
Not my fault. Also, totally necessary.
And finally, the Grand Sorceress who rained pain down on friend and foe alike.
Even your condemnation is far too kind. I was of no help whatsoever.
Pile on.
Yuri's right. This is one battle I hope they scrubbed from the history books.
Hey, it all worked out in the end, so buck up.
It was nice to blow off some steam at any rate.
And I'm certain my other self was pleased to do more field tests with the new spell. Though at the expense of my complete and utter mortification.
Well, I've still got my complaints, but I suppose I gained something from this too.
Oh yeah? What's that?
I went ahead and hired the folks we saved. I made it look like I was doing them a favor, and those in debt never seem to ask questions of their saviors. I'd been feeling a bit short-handed anyway, so it all worked out.
That's right.
You're always looking for an angle, Yuri. That's the one thing about you that never changes.
What do you mean, the one thing? What are you trying to say? What else changed?
You know, Actually, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, so now I haven't changed? Do you even know what you're saying? Or are words just falling out of your mouth faster than your brain can make them?
Pretty much, yeah. Clearly, B hasn't changed either.
Well, I have certainly changed. Alas, I have lost all of my hopes and dreams.
Are you kidding? That is 100% you.
You four really are old friends.
We're quite the quartet, all right. But hey, why don't you make it a quintet?
Plus, I could use some help babysitting this lot. They call us the Abyssal Four, but now that we're 5, we'll have to change that name.
Psst. Constance, did anyone ever call us that?
It's hard to say. Sadly, my feeble memory has all but wasted away.
We were probably called that. I mean, it's not like Yuri Bird to just make things up.
Hey, what's with you guys? Do you want to be a part of this group or not? And here I was thinking we'd all go out and celebrate our victory. I guess it's just gonna be the 2 of us, friend.
Sure, I guess.
No fair. It should at least be the 3 of us.
Hey, if you're paying, you know I'm in. Also, you're right. I think we were called the Abyssal Four at some point.
Wherever you lead, dear Yuri, I shall follow, for I have no desires of my own. I will happily feast upon whatever meager morsels you see fit to scatter before me.
Enough yapping. Let's get out of here already.
They're always quite the interesting quartet. Oh, live filled up, so let's go back and empty it out. Maybe figure out what to do with this 4 chases.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
It sounds like they'll be getting any other noble weapons. So let's go ahead and just see what we've got.
Hey there. Need something?
Using this sword fight weapons primarily, so let's just hop to tome since we have a lot of tomes. Seeing that list makes it really sink in. Okay, so how many pieces? It's definitely comparable. Oh. Okay, this one is slightly larger just because of the extra 2. They're both actually using weapons armor upgrades, so let's kind of just get those boost.
Is this it? Is this it?
Go.
See you around.
Work with putting those back on later. Button. Back to war map. I have used every way of getting back here. Okay. The unit was ambushed while on the march. The attackers have been discovered and must be cleared out at once. Okay. On one side, pull up closer to home. Bows, okay.
Let's move.
Bows, closer to homes.
I shall perform to my utmost.
Here we've got places, we need axes.
I
can do this.
Does it cover everything? Yep, okay. I'll bring the other axe into this then.
I will do what I must.
Let's go.
Time to go.
I'm gonna pull my weight. Just you watch.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Turning into retreat is a vital strategy.
Here's why I'm just using color palettes. They're using a darker outfit palette, which is usually reserved for soldiers. They're just flawless.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
I'm gonna call generic claws.
We'll give it a go.
Location secured. Feels good to fight for a cause.
How did I get in here?
So steadfast.
Did I just kick him with the horse?
You'll have to take things from here.
We're done for. The rest is up to you. We're done for. The rest is up to you. We're done for. The rest is up to you.
I hate it. Why are you... What just happened?
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield. Still here. More of this.
You never know until you try.
It's no use. We can't gain any ground.
No use fighting a losing battle.
Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Unless you try and go down the correct path of fighting.
The area is ours.
You'll have to take things from here.
I do hope you'll make this fun.
We won't lose, no matter what.
Actually, wait, how might be a dress team looking at them? These guys have some red on them.
It's done.
We've taken control.
I wonder if the enemy carbots even are.
A
There's at
striking
least
display.
dot off the top of my head. There's 6. There'd be a Russian card.
Let's put this to
A
good
Vargas
use.
color. Luster color. Holy Kingdom.
You shall pay for this.
Slithers and just generic enemies. Where's another guy right now? Oh, there he is. What else is there to do now? Is there that guy? Oh wait, okay, that... Gremory has objective, okay.
Oh, my turn.
Dang it.
I can't lose. They are relying on me. Just one moment, please. Thanks. Are you prepared?
I won't give up.
There we go. I didn't notice the...
If only this meant the end of the war.
Just...
decent effort.
Drax maxed out. Being maxed out.
I still have talent, I see.
Nice. These guys returned. The enemy forces are fewer in number than he thought.
I wonder.
I'd bet that soldiers are lying in wait somewhere around here. We can find out where they are. We can take the enemy by surprise. Locate ambushers. Nice. Advanced Band of Mercenaries is holding a tournament.
Hey.
Yo, look like you got some skills. There's a prize for the winner. Anyone interested? 22 strength. Monster strength ring. That's so fun. Oh wait, I never interacted. Oh wait, okay, this is part of that as well. Enemies already retreated from here. Seems fun, so I've been left behind. Nice. Okay. Only a few left. This one requires master. The small one here is probably going to be the hard mission of the area. Band stronghold containing a considerable stockpile of goods has been discovered. Seize it and the supplies inside. Gain control of all strongholds. No way to lose. Okay. Multi-pierce, that requires this, I'm guessing.
Just turn me loose already.
This. Require bows. Yeah, disadvantage
Let's move.
because they have wolf fangs. Let's go change that out for. We already have all three. Would be the cavalry units. Let's take the arrows. They're actually useful there because of bow units. So, that needs leveling. Archery still needs levels. Where's the tree? Let's go with my tree for now.
Always nice having more to do.
Still the king. All hail the king.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Say when? I don't really have much to talk about at this point. About the matches on so one thing I had noticed I'm not sure when I think it was last stream, but or back to remember at this point, but I got an innate skill from Gatekeeper. I was looking into it, and I realized he actually gets access to every innate skill, so if I hadn't been leveling him up, I probably would have never noticed that they existed at all. And if they'd only given him one, I would have never found it either.
A peerless performance.
So I guess it is assuming that I would never master any of the secondary class characters.
I simply cannot thank you enough.
Usually characters that specialize in one class but have a signature weapon of another would have a class with that weapon. And would use that weapon be their innate ability class. So, for example, with Cetus, he has his class of innate ability is Holy Knight because
This is our turf now.
all I think it is.
Take it down in
Yeah,
one fell swoop.
I still haven't actually maxed completed the supplies yet, so it's...
Shall we begin our attack?
It seems we'll need to shore up its defenses.
It's also funny that I decided to stop using Gatekeeper right after gaining skills. That's probably no sense why I've stopped using
How
him.
impressive! I take great comfort in having such talent on our side.
Yeah, I figured since he doesn't gain any bonds with anyone, just another standard Holy Knight, there's not much point in
We'll have to
him.
take things from here.
Sure, he gets all his special skills, but it takes a long time to get the other ones because he only got this one so fast because it's already a special class. Yeah, well, just take way too long to get.
At least you're not a coward.
Impressive.
Looks like it's gonna spawn in the middle over there. Oh no.
We're not losing to anyone!
And good ball.
Didn't think you'd stop me, did you?
Oh yeah. There we go.
It's not over. This battlefield is ours.
He's a bit busy for the entire battle. Good old S rank.
You're looking. Amazing what a little bloodshed can do.
The more I'm capable of, the more I can help His Majesty.
Brawler who is mid-training has sat down to focus his mind. You're a restless bunch. Sit down and learn some meditation. Gauntlets. I wonder who I'm going to go with. Wait, oh, 40. Still behind. Okay. Restored law and order to the surrounding area. It's going to give you a gift in return. Thank you. It's not much, but please take these. Nice. No supply unit laden with fresh supplies. Nice. Festival is being held in a nearby farming village. Villagers invite you to join, and you decide to take them up on their offer. Just kind of strength, so that gets some more training points. My scholar has been traveling from land to land.
What say you?
Traveling across Fogland, collecting literature. You have something I'm interested in, I'm willing to trade. Okay. Nice. 28. Okay, so I'm actually not that far behind. Ah, dang, guessed wrong. Okay, side mission. Well, let's go to the next one. A mysterious unit has joined with the Imperial Army to mount a surprise attack. Hold the line and defeat the enemy. Because you're going to be seeing just more Slitherers then. Sorry, more mysterious mages. The Bishop and other enemies. And let the Bow Knight be routed. You're dealing with up there. Especially in the back. Maximus bringing a sword. Felix.
I won't fail.
Your hero got bows, so those are closer tones from the class advantage. Yep.
I shall perform to my utmost.
Okay, and let's keep our Drake around still. Okay.
Don't fall behind.
I will defend with all my strength.
Ha! This pressure is exactly what I need to thrive.
There we go. Okay, now the side's not right. Think a bit more. Dang it. There we go.
Retreat!
Wrong way.
Witness our valiant efforts.
I'm sorry. I gotta fall back.
It's interesting how this what type of game does though. I think it does have rules to come. You know, it's only mostly classes from 3 houses. Along with missing
He's fighting a losing battle.
2 of 4 Visium classes.
There's my comrades.
I mean, it only has 1, I think. It only has Trickster. I think it's like calling it back in one of the first seconds when I was doing the full gear route.
Pathetic. Who's next?
So, yeah, it only has Tricksters, but the fact that it has all of them. And maybe Owen would have made that. It would have been.
Hope this helps.
So I wouldn't really know where the 2 mage ones would have gone, but I'm guessing they probably would have gone down.
Oh, my turn.
Allow me.
I would have gone down Major on B or other options instead of Gremory. Instead, there'd be another cavalry piece of magic that doesn't use a lance, and there'd be a flying option if you wanted to magic. Female flying magic, yeah.
I
Is
do
that a
hope
full
we make
axe?
this fun.
Interesting. And they just
It is certainly worth an attempt.
and they did Warmonk plus Warfare. It would have been a great way to get rolling actions to female units. Sure they can't use the basic brawling class for grappling stuff, right? There's a messenger.
Perhaps it's time they recognized our prowess.
Can't use things like
Were you watching over me, Clever?
Brawler and Grappler, I think the class are called, but
You did good, but don't get careless.
the Warmonk could have branched off of the Axiate, so it either could have been another Axe class, or it could have been Axe and Gauntlets or something.
Surrender.
That would give infantry Axe option for the final rank.
Defending is never easy.
So not everyone has to be a flying unit if they go axes. Oh, they got the bullet axe from the guy. That's cool.
They say experience speeds growth.
Yeah, plus just one. I think there's either the hero or lord class or something like that. I just remember there's a sword class that's only available to 3 house lords. And I think there was one other sword class I can't remember. I'm not too certain on it. But those classes were to begin with, so it makes sense they didn't include them.
I can do even better.
Something simpler, plus they didn't really add much to the game. It's more generic sword. Stab. To take care of the bandits attacking the mine town, the craftspeople will give you a gift as thanks.
Right.
Thank you. Let me pray you something. Here, these are the pastils we take. They make you stronger. You see its defense. You have 26. You go 20. You only have 16. 16. Okay, and grid it is. Nice. These are supplies from your engineers. Came across an old building in the mine, and I found that had inside. Would it be helpful to you? The Garthium. Interesting. Strange artifacts was excavated from the mine. You find it and obtained a precious metal. Let's go with Umbral Steel. I don't remember what either of them do, so it sounds cooler.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Last collection.
Everything has its
Back
use.
out. And all I've got left is this. For the final battle. You can only take... Oh! You can only take one unit into battle. That's an interesting restriction. Good thing this is my third route, so that choice is obvious. Anyways, Imperial forces have swung around to target a king base to the rear. This cannot be ignored. Hurry and eliminate them. Defeat 500 enemies. Mission time limit expires. I'm going to take 1 unit in battle. Oh, not gonna be this sword boy.
Time to go to work.
I go to work indeed. This is gonna be fun. Well, let's go.
Let's earn our keep. I'll do what I've gotta do. That's it.
Go.
Don't mind if I do.
This, oh. Oh, there. I was spamming the trigger there. I don't know how I can get any point there.
Too easy.
Let's give this a shot.
I don't care. Stop wasting my time. Just like this is a simpler map, so I don't have to worry. Excuse me, stop the boulders? Is that correct?
I almost feel sorry for them.
A grappler here is throwing boulders at me.
My accomplishments won't mean a thing if I'm not still standing when the
Yeah,
battle's
I actually
over.
just get a list of conversations to talk about. For each stream, so I have a lot more to say during these sport battles. I'm going to call this and everyone just exploded there. I took care of the grappler. How am I being hit by stuff? Alright, that's the grappler. Or no, now it's stopping. Okay. But am I slow? I want their Dark Mage to hit me.
I face my comrades after this.
I'm unstoppable. Strongholds out!
My dark mage hit me with slowness. That slowness effect can only be inflicted by dark mage, right? Wait, if anyone in chat doesn't know that. Huh? Oh.
This is just the beginning.
Oops. Got two in the valley, I didn't even notice it was already done. Okay.
Here it comes! You're done!
There we go.
I'll win the next one too, if I just stay focused.
Nice. Rocky Burdock. Not much of a note out of that. Did I do all the missions? I kind of forgot that was it. Yep, looks like it. Nice. This one. Master of Dance lives here. Decided to take a lesson.
Huh.
Your passion has inspired me. I'm happy to give you this book of a dancer's secret techniques. Okay. Already been able to make it twice over now. I guess thrice over at this point. Since residents fled somewhere, they left some useful items behind. Well, appears to be everything, so I got to head back and get... I never checked Hannah. I just realized that. Oops.
Have some time to kill?
Merchant needs to keep up with the times, but I think what's most important is to have guts. I gotta be ready to run through fire for a business opportunity. Anywho, cast your eye on these beauties. I only got the finest goods for sale.
Welcome.
Okay.
Nothing but the best for
Always
you.
buy out all the
Is that the
seals.
one?
Looks like I can-
Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Okay. Why am I walking there? There we go.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Let me quickly get these out of the way.
There, all finished.
Okay, he mastered a class.
Getting stronger.
Strength plus 10, dang.
I could use the... I think...
Prowess me.
Actually, wait, what is Raph's special thing? Is it Wyvern Lord? Or am I just doing something out of random? Okay, no, his innate skill is Holy Knight. Okay. Well, he's got strength, so that's all I care about there. Okay.
Time to work you into shape.
Let's get Dimitri Bishop.
I could make it.
He was the only master class, so it should be fine. Okay.
At least we tried.
That's 3 masteries.
This'll help me break new boundaries.
Just gotta let my muscles do their thing. This will help every...
Prowess.
Yep. Damn it! I'm trying to be out of
Great
it.
training session. All thanks to you.
I'm longing after work's done. That was way too many things.
Time to work you into... With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Okay. Anyways.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Camille, what sports don't I have yet? Catherine. So let's see. There we go. That's the only one? Oh no, she also on that one. Okay. Wait, how the... How the heck does Shamir only like that? Weird. I guess they aren't tied to effects like I had thought. What did Catherine actually gain any supports with? She's ability to do. There we go. Okay, you and you.
Yeah, the flavor.
It's fine enough.
You made this. Impressive.
Wow, you really know your stuff. This is my favorite.
Okay.
Come back whenever
Did
you're
I
hungry.
Like this warring guy a lot? I thought he was nearly there.
Care to make yourself useful?
Okay, no, I did. Because there's just a conversation at B. Or maybe because I haven't done any conversation, I just couldn't see it. Where can I find those two? Oh, they're there. Okay. And it's supports I haven't ran this boss in this board.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Okay, those turn into the same thing, so... We'll just go through the smallest we have, like this one. 5 here. This thing at A. Stop that.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
There's another question of which one gets wrath. Guess we'll go with this. There we go. This is prevail.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
The next smallest one. No, that one is. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Const's gonna have a lot of spaces. This has a rink with a net. They have this good bond. Okay, yeah, they do. And go all the way to 3. Or A rank, I should say.
Counting up.
Perfect. Nice.
We all must do our fair. Care to make yourself useful?
Let's see, now... Point 2. You can support anybody. Support either of them, and you can support anybody. That's the only limit there, just no civilian Petra. Civilian support with Ignots. Actually, it's special. You can get 2 ranks out of that. That's surprising.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Where's my Petra can try to get to A?
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Most are already at this point. Let's go in here, maybe? I can't. Oh no, you already have it. I'm expecting that. Oh wait. Oh no, okay, I already used him. Dang. I am gonna what to use these last few points on. People I want are all in different areas. Let's go with this.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Actually, wait. Okay, no, I still need one with Ingrid. I think Catherine the ones I haven't maxed out yet. Aside from the 3 post-game characters. I just haven't done any battles with them. Let's see. Okay, sure. Oh yeah, I still need to do some things to Catherine too.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
Let's go with this. There we go. Yeah, certainly a sword.
We all must do our fair share.
Okay, that's everything there. Back to the war map to head out to the final mission. In order to launch an assault on N-Bar, you must first break through Hevering territory, but an old adversary bars your way. Halfling bow. Interesting. Conquest of Hevering. Let's go.
Come on, Arval. Seriously? You can't drag me off to sleep like this when the battle's about to start.
Sorry, but we need to talk. Do you remember the warning I once gave you? Well, I've been struck by a similar premonition now. Something feels wrong. Very wrong.
Last time this happened, the Ashen Demon showed up and nearly sent me to an early grave. You think the same thing's gonna happen today?
Hard to say for sure. But the feeling's worse this time around. Stronger. So if I had to guess, I'd say they're on the cusp of something terrible. An act far more dangerous than we previously imagined.
Well, whatever's happening, I'm just gonna have to stop it.
So long as you don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger, yes. Remember, your death would cut both of our destinies far too short.
Okay, gotta defeat Randolph. Can't let Dimitri or Rodrigue be routed. Your action in this battle will greatly impact the outcome of the story. What reconnaissance used to detect ambushes and the strategy will significantly turn the tide of battle. Ironclad defense. Please seal off the allied base to prevent enemy infiltration. Assign armored unit. Assign armored unit to target. Assign staff officers who may strengthen allies for a period of time at the start of the battle. Boss rumors slowly weaken the enemy for a period of time by demoralizing the start. Let's go with... Try not to weaken them. Strengthen us, I guess. Alright, convoy on bound still. Okay. down there I can't be using him. Penguin there. One, not just one. So we have access to a few of the class that we actually can use others. So who shall it be then? Wait. Oh, Felix is down there too. Huh. Let's go with Lane.
I can fight as well.
Okay, this is fine, I guess. Let's swap you around. Okay, it's all fine. And let's go.
Taking this territory will greatly advance the war front. Now come, let us strike at their commander. The enemy has surrounded our main force, Your Majesty. We must clear them away.
Remember, we have more than the Imperial troops in Randolph to think about. Keep your eyes on those mercenaries, too.
No point in us fighting the Ashen Demon here if we can avoid it.
Forgive me, but we can't afford to lose here.
Path is open. Move out! See neither hide nor hair of the mercenaries. They're most likely lying in wait.
And the Ashen Demon's probably with them. We're gonna have a decision on our hands once they show up.
Good thing we brought a recon unit. We'll slip out any ambushes that might be lying around.
Our auxiliary unit is battling the enemy. We have to help them.
No enemy contact. Let's keep moving. Order the reconnaissance unit to uncover any ambushes awaiting us.
That worked like a charm. We won't have to worry about the enemy surprising us now. Here goes! Let's do this!
Dang. What?
Gerald's band is mighty indeed. I pray that we continue to evade them.
The commander is just ahead. Let's rush them!
So, the map does it show me? Oh no. Okay, they are flashing though. Okay. That is all flash? No, that is probably the ones with ambushes, I'm guessing.
Enemy down. It is a comfort to know we can rely on you.
There.
You won't lay a finger on my brother.
Is that Randolph's little sister? What is she doing here?
Sorry.
Randolph, I'm so sorry. Please stay safe.
So they slipped free. Enough toying. We go for the jumping.
Whoa.
I'll give it 1,000%.
Some people make it back to defend there, please.
I'll back you up.
Begin the operation. I have your back. Begin the operation. I have your back.
Ambushes are a textbook mercenary tactic. All will be lost if our base falls. Send reinforcements. Closing this gate might buy us some time.
Wait! No! If only I had done more to stop her from fighting!
Now, close the gate!
Nice. It's kind of idling, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do.
Bring me someone worth my time.
I'm with Gerald.
Going to ignore you.
Don't think I'll go down so easily.
We will not let them inside our base.
I don't seem to be doing a good job at charging it. Oh, there's a good key.
I will give it my all. Let us.
Sorry.
Is that really the best you can do? Well, it'll take more than that.
Goodbye.
Is this the end for me?
Not quite.
We did it! Good raiding, everyone. Send word that we don't need any help.
So Alois succeeded. Good. We'll concentrate on defense here.
The enemy has infiltrated the base. We must defeat them quickly to minimize damage.
Already did.
Resistance is futile.
We have the last one to deal with still. Looks like it.
No matter who our enemy is, we cannot let them harm Rodrigue.
Oh, they're still down there? Oh, I didn't notice.
I'll handle this.
They just cloak her real low. Miles away.
That really wasn't our finest moment. But at least we've salvaged things.
I'm taking as many of you down as I can. Here they are. Keep your wits about you.
Wait. It's broken. Can't I just...
I'm here to end you for good.
Then do it, if you can. I don't care.
I Honestly, don't think I'm able to do it now because I failed that quest. So yeah, as always, trying to recruit Byleth. I don't think I'm allowed to not fight Byleth though because I failed it because they really said let's focus on defense. So let's see. There's no restart, is there? Just retreat. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Let's try that again, though more focused now.
Taking this territory will greatly advance the war front. Now come, let us strike at their command. The enemy has surrounded our main force, Your Majesty. We must clear them away.
Remember, we have more than the Imperial troops in Randolph to think about. Keep your eyes on those mercenaries, too.
No point in us fighting the Ashen Demon here if we can avoid it.
Okay.
Forgive me, but we can't afford to lose here.
Where's the...
Path is open. Move out! See neither hide nor hair of the mercenaries. They're most likely lying in wait.
And the Ashen Demon's probably with them. We're gonna have a decision on our hands once they show up.
Good thing we brought a recon unit. They'll sniff out any ambushes that might be lying around.
I thought I just accidentally went correct direction.
Just battling the enemy. We
Really
have
pay
to
attention
help
to
them.
enemy advantage.
No enemy contact.
It doesn't mean I
Let's keep moving.
pretty safely.
Order the reconnaissance unit to uncover any ambushes awaiting us.
That worked like a charm. We won't have to worry about the enemy surprising us now.
Great! Let's keep it up!
Gerald's band is not on duty. I pray that we continue to evade them.
The commander's just ahead. Let's rush them!
Here! Go! Now!
Okay.
I'll give it a leave everything to me.
Why don't you guys go there though?
Begin the operation.
Attack the ones I noticed.
Our order.
Fallen straight into our trap.
No, I didn't.
Descend upon them.
You guys are dumbasses. Okay. Still early on. Just in case. I'm going to try that again. Keep these freaking idiots under control.
Taking this territory will greatly advance the war front. Now come, let us strike at their commander. The enemy has surrounded our main force, Your Majesty. We must clear them away.
Remember, we have more than the Imperial troops in Randolph to think about. Keep your eyes on those mercenaries, too.
No point in us fighting the Ashen Demon here if we can avoid it.
Forgive me, but we can't afford to lose here.
I will give it a
Go. Down. Open.
is open. Move out!
And I'll just skip on ahead.
I see neither hide nor hair of the mercenaries.
You take out
They're
here.
most likely lying in wait.
And the Ashen Demon's probably with them. We're gonna have a decision on our hands once they show up.
Good thing we brought a recon unit. They'll sniff out any ambushes that might be lying around.
Now,
I'll give it 1,000%.
all of
I'll back you up.
both of you
Begin the operation.
down to dealing with
I
that.
have your back.
Just hope no one else screws up in the process.
Our auxiliary unit
Ow.
is behind the enemy. We have to help them.
Go. Since you're already on it, this should be fine.
No enemy contact. Let's keep moving. Order the reconnaissance
Happen.
unit to uncover any ambushes awaiting us.
Good now.
That worked like a charm. We won't have to worry about the enemy surprising us now.
Gerald's band is mighty indeed. I pray that we continue to evade them.
Commander's just ahead. Let's rush them.
Here they are. Flesh von Burgess.
You won't lay a finger on my brother. Is that Randolph, I'm so sorry. Please stay safe.
Dolph's little sister? What is she doing here?
Let me at him.
So they slipped free, and I'm toying. We go for the jugular.
Ambushes are a textbook mercenary tactic. All will be lost if our base falls. Send reinforcements.
Take a breath.
Now that that's done,
I'll give it 1,000%. Leave everything to
not
me.
you.
Begin the operation. Our orders are clear.
I'll give it
There.
1,000%.
I can handle that one real quick. You start.
Time to push on.
There.
I'll give it
You
1,000%.
have to deal.
Leave
go up
everything to
deal
me.
with things.
I'll do my best.
I will give it my all. Let us move. I will give it my all.
That.
I shall do.
I'll do my best.
Move it up there to there.
I'm a little nervous about this.
Let's begin.
And I can move the rest.
There.
Sorry, we're on ahead. No.
Please! No! If only I had done more to stop her from fighting!
Closing this gate might buy us some time.
Good.
That's. I'm starting camp. Okay. Where do we have people? You there? Okay.
Shall we?
Let's deal with that.
Now, close the gate.
Nice. There we go.
Is this the end for me?
Not yet.
Bring me someone worth my time.
Looks like we handled this one.
We will not let them inside our base.
There we go.
Send word to the demon. Our ambush is a failure.
So Alois has foundered. I'll be right there.
There.
Jesus, Flinty. When it falls to me. The The commander is joining the battle. Everyone, on me! Our moment for victory has come!
Randolph's joined the fight. I better fall back and help him out.
That.
You know what must be done. If you want to protect your friends, you have to put an end to the demon.
Wow, that was fast.
Flesh, forgive me.
The Ashen Demon's coming. We must finish off Randolph before that monster arrives.
Already done. Sorry.
I leave to take care of one backup squad and come back to this? What a mess.
Randolph is defeated, and you are the only ones who remain. The question now is, will you and your mercenaries yield?
I see no other choice.
Well fought, everyone. We emerge victorious.
What can I say? You got us. You rolled right over us and took out our employer. I know when it's time to raise the white flag.
Wait, that's it? You're giving up?
We've faced you in battle many times, only to be bested at every turn.
Yeah, you've pretty much run us out of business by now. It's not easy finding new clients in the best of times. And no matter how good our reputation is, none of it matters if we can't actually win. At this rate, I'll have to stop calling myself the Blade Breaker.
In that case, what would you say to a new employer? The Holy Kingdom of Fargus. We've crossed swords many times and suffered great losses on both sides. We surely bear some bad blood between us. But part of me wonders if we cannot put that gruesome history behind us. Assuming, of course, it was coin, not conviction, that brought you to the Empire's side.
Don't worry, words like conviction aren't even in a merc's vocabulary. But if we do join up with you, I can't imagine there will be much avoiding the Knights of Seros. The problem is, me and the Archbishop have a bit of a past together. I'd prefer to keep my distance if I can.
I'll remember that. The Church has stationed themselves in the town of Camulus, within Blathed territory. We'll be sure to keep you away from there. And I promise to warn you should Lady Rhea ever visit our encampment. Ah, and I'll place you in a separate unit, should we ever fight alongside the knights themselves. Are those conditions agreeable? We could use your strength among our ranks, if you're willing to join.
Yeah, you should join us. I mean, by now we all know firsthand how strong you are. And sure, there might be some folks here and there who have reservations about you fighting on our side. But they'll definitely come around once they see how dependable you are.
What do you say? I doubt the Empire will have any jobs for us after all of this. No better time for a fresh start.
I agree. And you, Alois? It might be strange, being back on the same side as your old knight friends.
I've already made my decision. I have sworn to follow this fine captain wherever he goes. Besides, I'm sure my allies will welcome me back with... well, not with open arms. They'll welcome me back with crossed arms.
Well, I guess that's that. Just tell us when we start. I'll go talk to the group and smooth things over. You two, stay here with the client.
Got it, thanks.
Understood, Captain.
We have a good bit of smoothing over to do on our end as well. Let's get to it.
the Master Seal. I have to go back to get the tablet though. Okay, flame leveled up.
I feel my strength building.
I'm not stopping now.
30s now.
I won't let myself stop here.
I've got Violet, level 38 Moral Savant. I do not know when I changed the class over. I was trying to level up classes also. This is at some point, just forgot to change back. Level 38 Holy Knight, Gerald. And a bit of Renowned.
It feels strange standing here with the Bladebreaker and the Ashen Demon after all we've been through.
We have fought so many times. I never expected we would end up on the same side.
Those two give us quite the struggle. All the better that they're on our side now. I've got my own grievances, but the end result is a positive one.
And whatever we may feel, this is His Majesty's choice.
Not everyone will be too happy about it, but let's all just try and get along, okay? Though I'm sure the Ashen Demon being such a stunning beauty will soften the blow a bit. Kidding, of course.
I thought you had outgrown those jokes. Why don't you do us all a favor and stay quiet?
It'll be an honor teaming up with you. Oh, and don't let me forget to introduce you to everyone later.
I think we should start with a nice sparring session. That's the Blue Lion's way, isn't it?
Indeed it is. I recall the same thing happening the last time we invited a mercenary into our ranks.
We're happy to be here, and try to fit in, kid.
We know all too well what you're capable of. I'm glad such might will now be fighting for our cause, rather than against it.
I'll start researching how best to incorporate Gerald and his mercenaries into our formations. From here, we plan to join up with the Alliance and the Church, then march on Garrick Mach as one unified force. I'll do what I must to ensure Lady Rhea doesn't come into contact with our new friends here.
I appreciate it.
And what of our other mercenary friend? You've been awfully quiet. Where did they go?
Sorry about all this, Arval. I know you've only been giving me your powers because you want me to beat the Ashen Demon.
Don't worry about it. It's for the best, right? For all my doomsaying, everything seems to be right as rain. Recruiting Gerald's mercenaries and the Ashen Demon was the right choice.
I hope you're right.
What's wrong? Feeling lost now that you don't have an enemy to chase around the countryside?
I'm not lost. I know exactly what I've got to do. Win this war. I'm gonna help Dimitri and my friends make a new Fodlan where everyone can live in peace. Well, any snarky follow-up for that?
It's hardly the first time you've mentioned it. I suppose it's a fine goal, yes. If that's what you want, then I'll just have to help you achieve it. After all, I'm your partner in destiny. I'm here for you and you alone.
I pray for your safety in the coming battle, Your Majesty. And you can rest easy. We will cover the Western Front in your absence.
I don't know what I've done to deserve such reliable knights in my service, but I thank you all the same. The monastery will be ours. I swear it. Now then, let us all live to see the sun rise on Thargus another day.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Guess this is it. The final push.
Indeed. And with Leicester and the Church involved, this will undoubtedly be our largest battle since this very war began. By now, we're well acquainted with what Adrestia is capable of. Yet, it's difficult to predict what we'll be up against. All we can do now is take up arms to fight, survive, and ultimately carve our way to victory.
Every one of our battles so far has been important, yes. But this one seems almost overwhelmingly so, especially considering how far we have come to get here.
But at the same time, it all feels like it's happened so quick. I mean, I can remember the Empire declaring war on the Church as if it were yesterday.
If you don't mind me asking, Your Majesty, say we do get the monastery back. What happens then?
We push forward to Enbar, of course. After that, I can't say. But there's no sense speaking of such matters now. We must focus on the task at hand.
We are ever by your side, Your Majesty, no matter what comes next. All of us have chosen this path, and we will stand by it.
What's wrong, Mercy? Are you nervous?
Oh, no. I was just thinking about something. Do you remember that Death Knight who was fighting with the Empire? I wonder where he is now.
Huh. Good question. He used to show up all the time, but it's been a while since he's made an appearance. I guess we better be ready for him to come charging out at any moment, just to be safe.
Yes, I think you're right. He was quite the warrior.
Come on, everyone. We've got to get to ALL before the enemy catches on to us.
Azure Gleam. Clash of Torment. The Kingdom, Alliance, and Church of Seros join hands, laying bare their true aim, forcing the Empire to split their army between the Eastern and Western fronts. Their united armies gather their elite soldiers in the Valley of Torment and begin the march to reclaim Garreg Mach. However, the Empire will not sit idly by and let them take it.
Nice of you to swing by, Dimitri. Looks like we're all here then.
Apologies for the wait. How go the preparations?
All set. We're ready to ring in the new year with the greatest victory Fodlan has ever seen.
Every last soldier we could find is in formation and raring to go.
You'll see for yourself soon enough, and I think you're gonna like how it's looking. Are you planning on heading south right away?
That was my intention, yes. Why? Does something trouble you?
A bit, yeah. We got a report just over a month ago that Count Burgleys had withdrawn from the Eastern Front. Which happens to line up exactly with when we pulled our own forces back. It's all a little too convenient, if you ask me. What I'm not sure of is whether he puzzled out our plan with Garreg Mach, or if he fell back to fortify Enbar instead. I guess the real question is how crafty the people calling the shots for the Imperials are.
They left quite the impression on us.
He's right. We had our hands full and more over in the west. Every time we claimed a territory, we'd look for spots to set up camp, only to find the army had razed all the towns and fields to the ground as they retreated.
If they're going that far, there's a good chance they've caught on to our plan. Though I doubt they're expecting all their enemies to come marching through the Valley of Torment hand in hand.
we have picked an easier way, though? I'm practically swimming in sweat in this heat. Let's just hope we're almost out.
I see you have scarcely changed from your days at the Academy, Hilda.
Sedith and Lady Rhea, are you joining the cause as well?
I refuse to spectate from afar while the fate of Fodlan hangs in the balance.
Well, sure, but if something were to happen to you, it would be the end of the whole church.
I am capable of taking care of myself, and I want nothing more than to aid you in this battle.
We know every inch this valley has to offer. Allow us to guide you.
If we can traverse it unnoticed, we should arrive at Garreg without incident. The valley's terrain, however, is well suited for ambushes and other such craven tactics.
Yes, we must exercise the utmost caution as we proceed. Our movements should be not only swift, but sensible.
And in the off chance we do face hostilities, we'll surely require help from the Knights of Seros.
If need be, I will lead them myself. Now come, let us restore our rightful claim to Garreg and put an end to this monstrous tyranny.
Only one battle. Sadly, we're out of time to do that today. I'd like to hear from everyone. Please share any suggestions you have.
Would you mind listening to my idea?
I have an idea.
I have a suggestion.
I've been thinking.
Training.
I won't let you down.
Now then.
That's all done. Okay. And now, as always, the screen froze earlier. I do not know how that happened. Not that the audio kept up. Let's try and fix this before handing this off. Just do that. There we go. Okay. So, thank you all for having been here. Hope you had a good time. We've enjoyed the lesser amount of issues, even if they were still present. I had to get it right at the end, didn't I? As I always mention, if you want to catch these lives, follow the Twitch. If you want to see what you missed, go check out the YouTube. They share the same name, so it should be easy to find. And until next time, sayonara.